Almost every brand we work with is sitting on the most underused lever in meta ads right now, and most of them have never pulled it. It's not a new tool or some AI workflow, it's a strategy called whitelisting, or partnership ads. And when we audit ad accounts looking for quick wins, this is the biggest lever we keep finding, which is why we're rolling it out across the brands we work with right now. So let me explain what a partnership ad actually is first, because the name confuses people. It's an ad that runs from a creator's profile instead of just your brand page. So instead of scrolling past your brand, sponsored, someone sees a face they recognize, a handle with a real profile behind it, real posts, real followers, real comments. And here's why that matters. Customers are smart now. They've seen every brand ad format there is, and the moment an ad comes from a brand page, the guard goes up before you've said a single word. When that same ad comes from a person, someone with an audience they've spent years building, you're borrowing the trust they've already earned. It's kind of like turning up to a party with a mate who knows everyone versus knocking on the door as a stranger. Same you, completely different reception. But trust is only half of it, and the other half might be the bigger reason it works. It opens up a whole new audience pool. Think about how Meta normally decides who sees your ads. It uses your pixel and your creative to find the people it reckons are most likely to respond. And then it keeps going back to that same pool. That's why so many brands hit a plateau, where you launch ad after ad and the numbers just sit there, because the algorithm is basically showing your ads to the same people over and over. When you run an ad from a creator's profile, you get access to their followers straight away, and the algorithm leans hard into the ones who follow that creator and look likely to buy from you. So you're suddenly in front of people you couldn't reach before, and a lot of the time, that's exactly what gets a stuck account moving again. Now, the obvious place to start is the ambassadors and creators you already have. The affiliate list, the roster, anyone who's already posted about your product. But it doesn't stop there. You can also go out and find brand new influencers to whitelist. People who've never worked with you, but who have a decent following that's genuinely engaged in your space. You partner with them specifically to run ads from their profile. So whitelisting isn't just a way to squeeze more out of the creators you've already got, it's a whole acquisition channel in its own right. The pool is basically every relevant creator out there, not just the ones in your phone. And the follower base is the reason all of this works. Sometimes I get the question, couldn't we just create a page that looks like a creator or a publisher? Some generic page with an official sounding name and run our ads from that instead. And the truth is, that's a real strategy, but it's a completely different one, because that's a publisher or an advertorial play. Very top of funnel. The ad reads like a news story, something like, Aussies have just discovered a new way to fix their sleep, and it clicks through to what looks like an article that sets up the problem before the product ever shows up. That can absolutely have a place in your funnel, especially for less aware audiences who need the problem built up before any product pitch lands, but it's not whitelisting. A made-up page has no followers, no history, no trust. The whole reason partnership ads work is that the profile is real and the audience behind it is real. So by all means, look at the advertorial play as part of your funnel conversation. Just know you're looking at a different tool, not at a cheaper version of this one. Now, the reason I'm calling this the most underused lever right now is that the setup used to be a real friction point, and it's gotten so much easier. The original way still works, where the creator goes into their Instagram settings, generates a partnership code, and sends it over to you. That's fine, it still does the job, but there are now two extra ways that are a lot smoother. The first is you build the ad as a dark ad in Ads Manager, which is just an ad that never gets posted to anyone's feed or profile, and the creator gets a notification to approve it to run from their profile. The second is the creator simply posts the content on their own profile and adds you as a collaborator on the post, which lets you select it as an existing post in Ads Manager and run it as an ad. So whether the creator wants it live on their grid or completely behind the scenes, there's now a path for it, and none of it depends on chasing down a code. And this is the part I think is really cool. Once the ad is live, Meta alternates which profile the ad actually shows from, your brand or the creator, based on what people are responding to. You don't even have to make the call. The system works it out for you. So here's how I'd actually approach it. Firstly, audit what you're already sitting on. Most brands think they need creative every month, while they've got an ambassador roster, an affiliate list, and a folder of past creator content just sitting there. Write the list out, then alongside that, go and reach out to new creators in your space who've got a real engaged following. The second thing is prioritize by audience size and engagement, not by who's easiest to reach. The follower base is the mechanic, so start with your most engaged creators. For one supplement brand we work with, the first wave is ambassadors sitting on over 100K followers each, because they bring the largest pool. And the third thing is test partnership ads like you test anything else. They go through your testing campaign, they get a proper read, and the winners graduate into your scaling campaigns. Now the truth is, whitelisting is one lever, a really strong one, but it's still one piece of the bigger machine. you still need to nail the testing structure that proves which of these ads deserve to scale, the creative that goes inside them, and the offer behind it all, because a trusted face pushing a weak offer is still a weak ad. So if you're running over 100K a month and you're not sure whether whitelisting is even the right next move for your account, that's exactly what we'll look at for you. There's a link in the description for a free audit, no strings attached. We'll dig into your setup and tell you straight where the single biggest opportunity is, whether that turns out to be whitelisting or something else entirely. And once you know that, the next thing to get your head around is how you actually test these ads, because a partnership ad only earns its spend once it's been through a proper testing system. I've broken down that whole framework in its own video, so go watch that one next. It slots right in on top of everything we just covered. Catch you there.